everybody. Oh, come on in, come on in, come on in. I think I'm gonna have to turn this down. Come on in, come on in. I am hot with this today. This is hot on the press, y'all. Oh my God, I had to run and get me something to snack on because, like I said, I'm not cooking dinner today. We just got back today. I am not cooking today. No, 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 no. I am not doing that. So what's up, everybody? I got something going on somewhere else, huh? I am hot on the press, y'all. I am hot on the press. True, true. Tension. Friend mentioned. She's got it. Yeah. I thought I'll just come out here with y'all today. You know, while I'm running errands and doing things. I'm tired, y'all. You know, I am tired. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to turn this off because like Facebook, not Facebook, but I'm sorry, YouTube, they're gonna be acting real stupid now, especially on topics with R. Kelly. A lot of videos are not gonna get views, so I'm telling y'all, please hit that like button. We want that like button to be hit today. Hit the like button, keep liking the videos. That's the only way we're going to get this content out there. That's how we're going to be able to at least catch somebody's attention out there that's not aware. I was just telling a young man today, I was talking to, we was in the mall, I was at the mall, doing things that I'm just bringing awareness to people about what's going on around Robert Sylvester Kelly. A lot of, let me turn the power off. Let me turn this off, y'all. It'll make no sense because I'm right here in front of my house anyway. Okay, like I was saying, wherever you go, if you can have a conversation to bring the awareness to people of what's going on about the R. Kelly trial. Doesn't matter whether they're R. Kelly supporter or not. Just find a way to have a conversation with somebody, and then that's how you get to tell them about what's going on with R. Kelly. I was doing that today. I'm tired, y'all. You don't know. I should have just came on. I just went to Mickey D's, R. Kelly's favorite place today. Hey, Most Black, how you doing? I was at McDonald's today, y'all. Just getting back. I was out there bringing awareness to people that came in. Not that I'm there to take the, I told them, I sat down with the young man. He was there by himself. He was looking at his phone. And then I just had the conversation with the little, and he's from Brazil. He's a Brazilian. New to this country and sowing his oats out into the world. We had a great conversation. He goes to college out here. Okay, he's a college student. He plays soccer, and that's his passion. It's the sport of soccer. He want to be international with it. He wants to have, whatever. But we was just having a conversation. And, I don't approach people that already look like me or people that I approach people that don't know R. Kelly, not really interested in R&B or whatever, but I made it so interesting. He went on, I said, watch the news, but they're not giving you both sides of the story. I gave him some history about R. Kelly. Me and this young man had a good 30-minute talk. And he took so much interest in how I was sharing the story with him about what's going on with Robert Sylvester Kelly and Robert Sylvester Kelly's trial, how he is being double jeopardy, how they think we stupid, think we retarded, think we crazy. You know what I'm saying? That black people will easily just want to throw their people away for Section 8 and government assistance. Well, all that is together. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're going to get from the government for just throwing away R. Kelly, serving R. Kelly up as a sacrifice. Oh my God, Jesus. He's in the midst of it all. Because I told the young man the story of Christ. I asked him, was he a Christian? And then he says to me, he says, well, I said, well, you got the basics, right? You was given some kind of Christian spirit, foundation or whatever of your life, right? Because I don't want to go all deep. If you don't know about Christ, if you don't know the story about Christ, who was the king to come and save his people, and he had his 12 disciples, and we all know the story about Judas, who sold Christ out. And those were the people that the government was riding so hard on the taxes. They were cheating the people from taxes. And in order to get Christ, they sold what they did, what the government did and everything, is that they also had some of the rabbis, the clergies, and at that time or whatever, the high people in the churches, which we'll call today, like the bishops and the deacons and the pastors and all of these people, right? So the government, if you notice, as you've been following this R. Kelly trial, who were the first people that sat on the platform and sat there and condemned R. Kelly to hell? Who were the first people? The religious people. It was the religious people. Who were the people that took Christ to be crucified? Of course, his people denied him. Okay, because they had no power at the time. His people served him up. Yes, he was the sacrifice. Who are the people that serving up R. Kelly? Who are they? When I tell you about this fight, and I've been saying it for the longest, if you don't walk with Christ and you don't know the story of Christ, you will not understand this stuff. I had to come out here and talk like this instead of doing it in my house. I wanted to give, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to understand what I'm saying to you. That who served R. Kelly up, who served up Malcolm X, who served up Dr. Martin Luther King, who served up all of them to the government. It was his own people. And the same own people, they know this is the game, y'all. This is the game to life. That's why I tell people you have to know about Jesus Christ as you're going to go into this fight. This is a righteous fight. This is a righteous fight. It's against us. All of us. If R. Kelly, the king of R&B, go down, they all coming down. If he go down, they all coming down. But they had to have them two powerful white queens holding him up in the courthouse. Y'all don't get it. Jennifer Bonjean understands this stuff about what her people are about to do to R. Kelly. I could keep yelling these old stupid ignorant hoes on YouTube talking about he raping little girls. He didn't rape these young girls. They offered themselves to him to be with the king. Just like the woman that came to anoint Jesus before his burial. The woman that came to Jesus and wiped Jesus her tears. The woman with the bottle, or the woman with the alabaster box before his death. They served themselves for the king. You don't understand. If you don't know his story of Christ, you won't know. You will never understand the stuff that's going on with Robert Sylvester Kelly. While Jennifer and Ashley to his left, Jennifer to his right, the woman that holds the scale in the courthouse, she is justice, blind. He's the king. But y'all don't want him to be the king. But if he go down, you all going down. Every black man in the music industry. Jay-Z himself. Y'all served him up. And y'all all doing the same thing he's been doing. You think if R. Kelly go down, all these women going to be falling to you? This music industry will be done. Done. You listen to the music today. Dark, evil. No soul. No soul. No love. Y'all better wake up, people. Pandora, she crying, sold him out. Just like Judas sold out Jesus for 30 pieces of silver for blood money. Jim Dericatis is an evil, disgusting, jealous white man who hated R. Kelly because he wished he could be R. Kelly, and he's not. He spent his whole entire career in journalism to destroy this man. And had these women that R. Kelly been with to plot against him for 30-something years. And what is R. Kelly's sentence? 30 years. And they trying to get more to crucify him. And they're going to use his own people to do it. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. Jesus wasn't a long time ago. It's here now for us. Just to show us who we are. The most powerful black man that was in NBC, that wanted the NBC to own their own, be in control of their own network. Bill Cosby. They brought these old nasty white whores and other whores or whatever, like partied and had orgies and took drugs and do this, that, and the other in their youth, just slutting themselves around to say this man was raping them. Wake up, people. And then they did the same to the king of pop, Michael Jackson. But they try to say he was raping children. And it's our own ones that do it to us all the time. Learn the story. This is his story. Lift him up till we speak to eternity. If I be lifted up from the earth, I'll draw all men unto me. How to reach the master's word of every truth. For the answer, Jesus gave the key. If I be lifted up. So you got to stop going to learn the story. You stop the story because of this person's story and that person's story that was raped. Don't pay attention to the people in the church. Get the understanding of the story. That's why I was like, even though I was out on this vacation celebrating my husband and our anniversary, I could not stop praying and thinking about R. Kelly and trying to follow the story and trying to bring the message out here to my people to tell them what's going on. Hit the like button. Don't just pop up in here, because this message got to go forward about Pandora, because I'm on that topic today. Thank you. Share this video. Let me tell you something. Kirk Franklin knows. Come on now, Muse Black. You know the deal. They don't want us to be in control of nothing in America. Not even our own music. Not our children. Not our music. Not the educational system. They don't want us to be in control of our own networks. They don't want us to be in control of nothing. They want to keep us. Lord Jesus. Poor. Oppressed. Against ourselves. A house divided cannot build. Continue to have that crab in the barrel mentality. Prostitute our black women, young women. sell them into this music industry and destroy their image, destroy their character, just destroy. And what is the black man without the black woman with some dignity about herself? Lord Jesus. They sent the raunchiest, nastiest, ghetto hood rats women to be with R. Kelly, and all that got about God got him holding him up. These women was the lowest filth that you can imagine, to be in the bed with the king and fouled him, defiled him. Drea, the queen of it all, Queen Jezebel. Nasty, shaking her behind, cocking her legs, and doing all that other stuff in front of R. Kelly. Sharon Wimbush already told it about these chicks. She was around there somewhere, you know, as I don't know if she was one of the girls that took some participation, or maybe I don't know. I don't want to put no gutter slut stuff out there about her, but she gave a whole lot of information being around the sluts and the whores and the stuff they were doing up in there. R. Kelly, it was not about that stuff. Who turned him out? Demetrius Smith. He was the ghetto pimp daddy. Well, try to be pimp daddy. King Pit. Well, I don't know if he was a king, but he was just a runner that worked under Barry Hankerson to find that young man talent and bring it to Barry Hankerson. And it all started from when Barry Hankerson tried to put it up to Aaliyah to be the whatever, to destroy R. Kelly. And when Aaliyah didn't want to go along with them, or her mother didn't want to go do that to her daughter, they try to put something there and say he married Aaliyah. Him and Aaliyah was having sex in the car, or whatever that story was. Them nobodies no more. Whatever they was, that group that came out with R. Kelly, the Earls and whatever their names are. Those one-hit wonders. It was all from the beginning of this man's career, how they wanted to destroy him, to not control his own music, because they saw his talent and that special, unique gift that he had. Not only just the music, but a lot of stuff behind his music. The man, Robert Sylvester Kelly, and who was moving him, and what was that gift and that talent. How did it come? This man doesn't have an education. This man never graduated high school. This man never went to college. This man is, Lord Jesus, when you are anointed by God. I followed R. Kelly from the beginning of his career. I wasn't in the midst of it, but I was there. And I never took part and participated in none of the gossip, the rumors they said about him, the shit with Aaliyah, the other shit that he did with the tape. Never saw that shit in my eyes. Never saw it in my eyes. I was never interested in seeing it. People was like, well, you want to see it? I got it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because there's something behind that tape that they try in your face seeing something saying, oh, it's him and da 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 da. They altered it. They try to make the little girl sound, my brother saw the tape. My husband saw the tape. Okay? I'm gonna read your comment later, Bruce Black. You onto it. Now these fools get you distracted here on the internet, fighting over some cash apps and some stupid chats or whatever. I ain't asked for none of that stuff. None of that stuff. Because I know where all my help come from. You never see the righteous go forsaken or the seed begging bread. Oh, Levi, he gonna disappear for a long time. because he was part of the plan. He to set R. Kelly up too here on the social media. He was getting paid by the government to do that. Okay? The Bowski gun was making too much noise and he was getting a little too crazy. So they had to shut him up. Because he was ready to tell it all. Because he did say, if R. Kelly go down, we all going down. And as soon as he said that, all of a sudden they took interest. One of R. Kelly's super fans tried to do this to politicians in Chicago, and he was in front of a federal building. He was, all of this stuff all of a sudden because it was getting close to R. Kelly's trial, and they knew he was going to blow the roof off the hedges. So they had to quiet him up. Okay? And they had him planted to destroy this whole thing. And y'all could say whatever y'all want to say and think the way y'all want to think. But I called it out a long time ago. But I still wanted him to talk. Because I know he got love for the brother. He know he was sent to do a certain job by the feds. Now that he was talking too much and doing too much and overdoing certain things and people starting to catch on and causing all that distraction, then they had to come and grab him up. To quiet him up. Every last one of those platforms of these men that they all know something about each other because they were here to do what they had to do for the government. But guess what? They found out R. Kelly was innocent. So they start telling on each other, who's this, pointing fingers. They started doing the finger pointing. They were planted here. Levi, Dana, Dabowski, DJ Tyson. Look at all they got in common. Backgrounds of criminals with some hardcore sentences. I call them all out because R. Kelly's life is on the line. I'm not running with all this foolishness no more. Hey, what's up, the Karate King? All of them. The parents, Angelo. What's his name again? What's the other one name again? Larry. Oh my God. It's so many of them. And they all planted on R. Kelly platforms. R. Kelly life is on the line. So now I have to pour it out to you. I watched this whole thing. Even some of the females are agents for the government on YouTube. Now that all been said and done, I got to get in here because I'm tired. Look at my face. I'm tired. I'm oily. I'm greasy and sweaty. Been driving back here all day. Back and forth. Got here this morning. Took a little nap. Whatever. Got up. Wanted to run to go get something to eat for my husband. And for his breakfast and stuff like that. So he could get to work and stuff. Which I know he's going to be home earlier tonight because he ain't going to do that. Extra time or whatever, which is good. He needs to rest. And I told him that, but that's okay. But I just want to open y'all up to some things. Just want to bring you the truth. If you want to know what this whole thing is about, the truth, go to your word. God gonna show himself to you. Go to your word. That's all I can tell you. He already poured it into me to bring it to you. It's up to you. You don't want to believe, then you ain't going to see his face. Just like that brother came at me about this Christian talk about the white. Jesus ain't no black. He's a spirit, but he ain't black, white. He could come through any oppressed people. How he come? When you going to see Jesus? Forget about that stained glass that you see in the church and you see the white image of the white Jesus hanging on the cross, dying for us, but the white people, the white Jesus. Woo, God, Jesus ain't gonna die for you again now. He ain't gonna die for you again. He already been here and did what he had to do. And what I mean by that is that the story already is here. It's been told. Okay? It's been told. Either you're gonna choose to live, either you're gonna choose to walk on that righteous path with him, or you could go to hell with the devil. It's up to you. I got my Jesus. I got my Jesus. You see what I'm saying? When he on that cross road, either you're gonna be on the good or the evil side of life. When you got Christ in your heart, Lord Jesus, you ain't got to fear no man, no woman. Only person you got to fear is God. Thank you, Tracy. If you followed him from the beginning, if you haven't heard R. Kelly's song from the beginning, the first song he did his sermon in, and even to the end when he says, I admit it, even to shut up, and he said, who got his back? His fans. Whoo, Lord Jesus. Them people that was walking with him, he knew all along ain't none of them was no good. Them women, the men, he threw Drea butt high now. He ain't want to deal with her. He just was all the thing he wanted was his children, to have a relationship with his kids. He didn't give a damn about her. She running up there to his 50th birthday party, showing out, oh, get them CDs, y'all, so y'all can pay this and that, trying to show out and get R. Kelly's attention. He wasn't paying her no mind. He wasn't paying her no mind. He didn't want her after he knew she was a Jezebel and she was fouling things up. One album, like I always said, that I did not enjoy of R. Kelly, and only 3 songs I think I enjoyed on that whole album, is the one he sings with his daughter. Another one he sung, and I think the Blackyard Party. That's the buffet. I don't even care about that tape, Tracy. I just already told you about the slut tape, okay? About that young girl wanted R. Kelly to freak her. Real good. And she was experienced before she even got to R. Kelly. My brother said it would sound more like she was coaching him. Teaching him something. That wasn't no little girl. And if it was a young teenage girl, she had a whole lot of experience for the stuff I heard she was doing in that tape. Pee on her. And then she's going to try to switch it up on the courtroom. Listen to that part when she was like, oh, daddy, pee on me. Okay? Her, Azarel, all of them was experienced before they got to R. Kelly. You better believe it. Still trying to figure out, is Angelo truly her real daddy? And Joycelyn, she hiding out somewhere. I don't know where they got Joy at. She's probably the only one who went to get saved and went to a missionary or whatever. But really don't understand what's going on with her. But the thing is that Azarel was experienced before she got with R. Kelly. Probably fucked Jim too. Derek Goddess. He probably wanted them to freak him like they were freaking R. Kelly. That's why he's so doing all this stuff, writing the articles in the newspapers and stuff, and calling him the disgraced singer. That's a real evil, jealous person that doing that. Calling him a disgraced singer. That's right. Pay attention, y'all. Tomorrow is the battle in the courthouse. Tomorrow, if you're in Chicago, if you out here today on this Sunday, keep R. Kelly lifted in your prayers. And I mean lifted. Like, I'm praying for him. I just spoke to a young man for 30 minutes. He don't know nothing about this trial, nothing about R. Kelly. Came from Brazil, whatever. But he's a college student, whatever. He might just by what I was saying to him, he looked into it, and I said, yes, he's an R&B singer. Listen to some of his music. Listen to his song, I Believe I Can Fly. Da 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 da. I just broke it down to him because he was like really paying attention. He really took a lot of interest in what I was talking about too. And then he says he's gonna look into it. He says I'm gonna look into the song. I said one of his albums you really need to listen to is his first album that came out. I mean, I don't know what kind of music. I know you probably listen to a lot of your own cultural songs and stuff, but listen to this man's music. I said, listen to his music, listen to the songs, listen to the words and everything. Oh, it was just a lovely conversation. And I said, that's because I'm lifting that brother up. Robert Sylvester Kelly, in prayer that he's going to get through this. And even if they find him guilty, it's going to be some going down. You better believe it. Because this ain't over. See, everybody going to get the truth now. Because all you've been playing yourself. Because the government told you lies. Nothing but lies. You see how, if you've been in that courtroom, you can see how they switching it up, the narrative and everything that's going on to make it seem like R. Kelly going to be found guilty. R. Kelly did this. R. Kelly, the teenage girl said R. Kelly made her feel uncomfortable. Da da da. But they didn't tell the part that she said that she called R. Kelly and was in contact with R. Kelly and all the things that she was doing. And even though he was supposed to have been her abuser. They didn't tell you none of that part. They cut all of that out the middle, and they just put in all that other stuff to try to destroy him. And then this reporter that's going on Twitter who with the reports, and Jennifer took care of that one for us. Well, let her. She, what I'm saying. She battling. She's on our side. She know what the hell her people are doing, and that makes them even madder. You defending that nigga. Okay, because let me tell you something. In that civil rights fight, it wasn't only black people that died, that put their life out there. It was a whole lot of white people, especially women, that followed King. Dr. Martin Luther King. Okay. Woo! Y'all don't know what I know. If you don't know, you don't know this stuff, boy. Because I get joy, joy, joy when I think about what he's done for me. I get joy. Okay. But anyway, y'all, I got to get in here. So if God's willing, I may kick it with y'all tomorrow. Yep, that's what they did. That's what they did. So I got to get in here because I'm getting kind of hot in this car because I got the AC off. I turned it off. So anyway, y'all, go to your word tonight. Whatever you do before you go to bed, at least go to the crucifixion of Christ. Before the crucifixion of Christ, the Last Supper, whatever you want to do, just go to that part of the Bible. And if you can't get to that part, you could go to the part of the book of Isaiah, and I believe that is going to be chapter 9, verse 6, whatever. That's when we talking about the Christ. We talking about the child that God sent and the government and should be upon him and everything. I can't quote it from word to word, but I understand what it means. But only way I can tell you is that the only way you're going to be able to get into this righteous fight if you got to follow Christ. You can't help R. Kelly if you don't know Jesus. Sorry. No kidding. Well, it could be another religion. You got to know Jesus. No other religion around that. You got to know Jesus. That's it. Just know who he is. Oh, the white man religion is that and the other. Oh, yeah, they don't lie with you about that. Okay. But Jesus is there. And he's real. Very much real. Okay. The man wrote the Bible. Jesus is real. Very much real. I'm not going to fight with you. Either you're going to want to learn or you don't. You want to stay in the world and let the government lie to you. Let the government continue to give you your, you got your job, whatever like that. There's all kind of ways to make money. You ain't got to go work for nobody. give you your financial freedom. You don't have to be saying, I tell people in a minute, I don't work to retire. I work to be into something that I enjoy doing and enjoy it all the way to the fullest. Live my life. I work to live my life, not to retire. I don't do the retirement stuff. I don't go with that story. You know, woo, there's all kind of ways to make money. And you ain't got to sell your booty. You ain't got to lose your dignity. You ain't got to lie on nobody. You ain't got to hurt nobody else. You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to be a drug dealer. You ain't got to do none of that. But see, when you that kind of mentality, that's when you get played by the puppet master. That's how you get played by the government, because he's watching. He watching. He knows who's paying their taxes and being living a good citizen life and everything, and ain't out here flamboyant and faking the funk or whatever the hell they doing. He know what you doing. He know how you making your money. Okay, when he ready to use your ass, he could come back and say, "Look, the feds, they all got your number. They know what you're doing. Ain't nobody getting by. And God gonna send that devil on you to get you straight. So anyway, to get you on that straight and narrow, when you out here living that crooked life, there they trying to talk about R. Kelly had a dark side. He didn't never have a dark side. He was always light. They were in the way, defiling his temple. The man was nothing but pure in his heart for everything that he gave. Everything. Mm-mm-mm. He cared about each and every last one of them in his own type of way. That was Lisa Van Allen, part of the plot. They set her up, Home Alone video, where R. Kelly gonna be, all little hood rat ghetto shit trash and criminals and everything. You guys gotta get the story. Y'all just gotta get the story. I was there. I was there from the beginning. And I'm gonna ride to the end till the wheels fall off. To God be all the glory. Anyway, let your girl Casey McDaniel get up in here. I just gave y'all a little bit of something. It's up to you. So, if God's willing, I will be back with you may or may not tomorrow. I don't know. Next week, not this Monday, but the following Monday, I start back to work. This is actually my last week on like my real, break for the summer. And before work starts back up, but I will be running some errands and taking care of some things just so that I can get the word out there about what's going on with Robert Sylvester Kelly and the trial. Robert gonna come out. He gonna come through. Okay? We just gotta keep praying. Even though some of y'all gonna slack and go run on these little videos with all this nonsense and ignorance and stupid shit going on to distract you and you get all caught up in it. Not me. I'm going to my word for Robert. So anyway, y'all, love you guys. Have a blessed, happy night Sunday. And if God's willing, I'll be back with you all on Monday. Peace.